has it. DeMoss, the steal for three. Buried! Joey DeMoss. Far side, Timmons blocked again! Daly, top of the key, spinning, Daly up and one! What a play! Position Epps to Valentine, yes sir! Mackay with another. Corrado left, block up and one! Graphics up by one, now down by two. It's Davis again. Zion again. He cannot miss. Now it's Terza for the lead. Got it. Picked off. That's RJ Sledge. Sledge pulls up. Sledge and one. RJ Sledge, incredible. A spot in the championship on the line as the defending champs look to keep their title hopes alive. Edward Jones last year entered as the 3 seed. This year the number 2 seed taking on Monessen Florist. Here from Mark's Court Time as we get set for semifinal number 1, number 2, Edward Jones, number 3, Monessen Florist. Both teams bumping up one spot from their finishing position from a season ago. Edward Jones won it from the 3 seed. Monessen Florist lost in the first round as the 4 seed. MOFLO hoping the 3 seed has some luck again this year, trying to make it back-to-back 3 seed victors. Edward Jones again wanting to prove it wasn't just a paper title last year to Edward Jones or AMD Industries, who was without some of their top players, including the likes of Marina Grotto, Farrah Reeder, Avery Davis, to name a few, and Mallory Daly, who we'll see later tonight with Avery Davis on the floor as AMD looks to get back on top. As right now it's 6-3 versus 5-4. Edward Jones and Monessen Florist, just one meeting this season. The second meeting was considered a no contest back on 7/24. First game went to Monessen Florist. 67-45 in that game, though. There was no Lauren Barella. There was no Alyssa Terza. Well, Alyssa Terza is indeed here tonight. Lauren Barella was second team All MVISBL. Is not here as well, at least it appears from my viewing. And on the other side of things, no Michelle Jellison back in the lineup. She was not here the first game, but in the lineup the first game was Maggie Spell, who is not here tonight for the 3rd seeded Monessen Florist squad. As we get set to get underway, Ozak, Corrado, Michelle Jellison, Ringloff, and Clark. As it's Ella Lotz, Alyssa Terza Glisson, along with Emma Larkin and Brooke Evans. As we get set to get underway here with semifinal number 1. A spot in Wednesday's title game on the line as we are underway. Terza up ahead to Maya Glisson as the championship tilt underway here on, or the semifinal tilt underway here on MVI Live. As right side, that's Evans, outside Larkin. Emma Larkin pedaling backwards now, drives right down the lane, left side and in for Emma Larkin. As Larkin starts the scoring this evening, 15:35 remaining in the half. Now it's Clark. Clark driving left block underneath, denied, rebound by Brooke Evans. Evans back the other way. Evans kick out. Terza catch release, ironing out. And Pascal Olzak grabs down the rebound. That would have been massive for Terza, who's a streaky shooter. Knocking down an early one goes a long way for her as Corrado iron unkind. And a rebound by Emma Larkin. Larkin, kick out, Evans. One more to Ella Lotz in the left wing. Now it's taken there by Evans. Evans, Terza, catch and release. Got it! Alyssa Terza outside with the 3 ball. As Alyssa Terza makes it 5-0. Edward Jones just 1-10 in. Now it's Clark inside, Terza the steal. As Alyssa Terza in transition, Terza up top, that's Larkin, pulls the trigger, rattles in and out, rebound into the hands of Corrado off to Clark. trying to break the 5-0 advantage as Clark foul line, middle kick out, and dual possession will indeed be the call. And with the three official crew here for the semifinals and the finals, 14:28 remaining in the half. 5-0 Edward Jones leading Monessen Flores. 14:28 remaining as Corrado gets it, picks up the pressure from Maya Glisson. Glisson screen there, that's by Ozak as Corrado rolls right side. Corrado hand off Clark. Evans knocked it free, but Kate Clark driving underneath. Middle in and up goes Corrado, fouled by Glisson, the rising junior from Albert Gallatin. Her first, team first. That will send Bella Corrado to the line. Corrado 8 for 21 this summer. Monessen Flores 53.9%, 62 for 115. As Corrado, true on the first. Bella Corrado, a rising senior and, of course, soccer standout for the Charleroi Cougars. Three-time All-Section, three-time captain for the Cougars, was all WPIAL last season, and she gets the first 2 points of the evening for Monessen Flores from the line. Now it's Evans looking to respond. Kick out, Emma Larkin. Larkin rolling up top, one of three all-second team, all MVISBL players. Evans now Glisson, left elbow, rolling underneath, outside. Larkin off the side iron into the hands of Pascal Ozak with the board, turns it over, and Glisson the steal and score as Maya makes it a 7-2 Edward Jones lead. And lone meeting this year, it was a Monessen Flores win by the score of 67-45. Terza did not play, neither did Barella. No Barella tonight, but Terza is here. And Alyssa grabs down the rebound. As Terza in transition, Terza stops up, transition, triple. Rebound long, and Glisson out of bounds, luckily before she made contact. Or just as she made contact, I should say, as Monessen Flores will take over. As here comes Kate Clark in transition. 7-2 early on. Clark inside. Ozak up and under. Right hand traveling first. Lost the pivot as Alyssa Terza locked her up defensively. 13-11 remaining here in half number one. Terza into Brooke Evans. Evans, right side, Ella Lotz. Lotz back to Terza. Terza drives down low, kicks it out. Maya Glisson lets it fly off the side iron. Rebound, Evans outside. Terza falls short, and Larkin or make that Ringloff the rebound, but Evans the steal, and Ella Lotz, who has just 6 points all season, cashes in here on the early going. As now it's Clark, Kate. Inside, Michelle Jellison in a tie-up forced by Ella Lotz. Edward Jones gets the ball back, and checking in will be Savon Wims. Wims had 7 in the first meeting. Bentley Lehue will enter. Lehue went in double digits in the first meeting between these two teams as well. She had 12. As that was one shy of Lehue's season high. There's Savon Wims. Wims changing the angle, up and one. Savon Wims makes it 11-2. The foul against Corrado. Bella's first, team first. Savon Wims into the game, onto the board. She's 6 for 11 from the line this summer. Edward Jones, 61.3%. Savon Wims back iron out. Rebound grabbed by Michelle Jellison. Jellison hasn't played much with that injury that kept her out in the early going. Tries a transition three, and nowhere near the mark, and another turnover. It's an 11-2 Edward Jones lead, and Larry Cash's squad is running on all cylinders. Monessen Flores looks about as good as they did against AMD, as pulling up travel first and some substitutions for Monessen Flores. Massey, Farnan, Gibson. As Monessen Flores, one too many, as it's Ozak, Jellison, and Corrado coming out. Clark and Massey stay in. Up top, Clark. Just 2 points, all from the foul line. 11:57 remaining now. Farnan stripped away. It's a steal by Evans. Evans in transition. Brooke left wing. Kick out Larkin right down Broadway. The seas part. And Emma Larkin off the window and in. 4 now for Larkin. It's a 13-2 lead here. As Clark banks it no good. Another board by Terza. Here comes Alyssa driving in off the window and out. Rebound by Kate Clark. Clark right side. Clark off the window, banks it in. First bucket from the floor for MOFLO and Clark, making it 13-4. 11:15 remaining in the half. Now it's Brooke Evans. Evans over the timeline. Over to Larkin. Larkin pedaling back, Larkin driving, it opens up again, and Emma Larkin a gift once more. She has 6 as they're all too easy. Larkin uncontested down the middle of the lane. Monessen Flores just giving Larkin free points as Clark gets it into Gibson, the rising freshman off the front of the rim. Rebound by Brooke Evans. Evans coast to coast, stops up, kick out Terza. Alyssa driving, one more Wims, catch and release for Savon Wims. Rebound grab by Evans, that's her 4th. Brooke with the left hand, up and in. First bucket of the game for Brooke Evans. 17-4 as Edward Jones looking to make this one a blowout from the get-go. Now it's Clark up top. Kate Clark left side. Stops up inside. Gibson denied by Olivia Kemp, done illegally as Kemp will get her first, team second. Ella Lotz back in, Larkin out. 17-4, Edward Jones leading. 6 for Larkin, everybody else with a bucket. Terza, Lotz, Wims, Evans, and Glisson. Gibson to Massey, Angelina up top, inside Lehue. Bentley puts it up but travels first. 10-10 remaining in the half. 17-4 lead for Edward Jones. Now Savon Wims up and in. A little teardrop floater for 2 by Savon Wims, and it's 19-4. Here's Angelina, a steal off the deflection by Terza. Evans in transition, Brooke kick out. Savon pulls it up and puts it down. Savon Wims, she has 6. 21-4, Edward Jones running away. Timeout, Monessen will take a timeout as well. 9:48 remaining in half number 1. Edward Jones blowing things open early on right here on MVI Live. Call Marie Slagus at Howard Hanna for all your real estate needs. 23 plus years of superior service and work ethic. Marie Slagus is a President's Club member, nationally ranked, and an award-winning agent. Contact Marie Slagus on her cell at 724-797-3681 or call her at the office at 724-929-9699. 6 for Larkin, 6 for Savon Wims. She has the last 4. And it's a 21-4 Edward Jones lead over Monessen Flores. 2 from Corrado from the line and 2 for Caitlin Clark as well. Edward Jones, the defending champs, looking like it here tonight, and they're without one of their best players in Lauren Borrell, who averaged 14.2 per game. As here comes Kate Clark up over the divide. Clark stops up. Clark needs help outside. Lehue, Bentley driving, kick out in the corner, up for 3, knocks it down. It's Kate Clark. And Clark up to 5 with her 7th triple of the season. That's a big one right there. Make it 21-7, but Larkin make it Evans right down the lane. And Clark fouls her first, as Kate will send Brooke Evans to the line. Evans 6 for 14 this summer. 0 for 1 today is Edward Jones. Evans will change that. 3 points now for Brooke Evans, make it 22-7 in favor of Edward Jones. And Brooke Evans cashes in. 2 for 2 for Brooke Evans. And it's 23-7, 9:15 remaining. Clark driving right side, up and dual possession. Great defense by Brooke Evans. Possession stays with MOFLO, and right back into the game will come Emma Larkin. Larkin, second team all MVISBL. Over 500 points, 22.9 per game as a freshman at Geibel. As off the deflection, it's Brooke Evans back the other way. Evans, 4 points, 5 rebounds. Evans only had 5 in the inaugural meeting this season. Brooke driving, kick out. Now Ella Lotz puts it up into the hands of Evans. Evans off her own miss, gets the rebound. Kick out far side. Here comes Larkin, and Larkin with ease once more. Like a knife through hot butter, Emma Larkin slashing the Monessen Flores defense once more. 25-7, 8:35 remaining in the half. As there's Massey, Angelina, hand off. That's to Bentley Leyu. Step back up for 3, overshot, easy board by Evans. That's Brooks' 7th rebound of the half. Now Evans, 4.7 boards, and Larkin again. Too easy, Emma Larkin untouched to the cylinder. 10 points for Larkin, all the same way. Lead up to 20 as Clark stops up. Jump stop, traveling violation on Clark. Terza will re-enter for Edward Jones. It's Jellison, Ozak, Ringloff, and Corrado. As always, Chad, trying to encourage, but right now, seems like there's no chance unless a switch is flipped as Terza and 1. Alyssa Terza. That time contact was made illegally by Pascal Ozak, and Alyssa Terza has 5, looking for 6 at the line. 2 for 3 is Edward Jones. Terza 8 for 14 this summer. As Alyssa up and in, 6 now for Alyssa Terza. 3 for 4 is Edward Jones. They hit 30 before MOFLO hits 10. Ringloff, now Ozak, Pascal down low to Bella. Corrado tries the reverse, and for the second time in this one, Olivia Kemp will send Corrado to the line as Bella Corrado. 2 for 2. She gets 2 shots here. Corrado puts it up off the iron. Bella was MVI Super 6 second team. First team all section in basketball at Charlotte. We're also a Section 6-2 javelin champ. As Corrado knocks down the back end. Give Bella 3. And Monessen Flores is 3 for 4 from the line. 30-8 the score. Larkin this time dishes it off. The result the same though. It's Savon Wims off the window and in. She has 8, a combined 18 for Larkin and Wims. Wims has matched the MOFLO total. Larkin has surpassed it herself. As Jellison straight to the rack, over shot, rebound. Terza has to save it, turns it over. And Michelle Jellison cashes in. During the regular season, Terza to Jellison, that's a combination you want to see if you're Coach Crystal Gibb. Not a combination Coach Larry Cash wanted to see here tonight. As, of course, high school teammates at EF, as Larkin looking to break through again. This time we'll have a little more contested. As outside Terza, rebound Olivia Kemp. As Kemp to Wims, Savon, foul line, kick out, left wing. Now Terza drives, knocked out of bounds off of Alyssa Terza. As possession goes back to MOFLO, down 32-10, 6:45 remaining in the half. Bria Ringloff, she's scoreless today. Got to find some sort of life. Ringloff to Pascal Ozak, up and in. Ozak, who's averaging 9.5 a game, finally gets on the board. 6:30 remaining in the half. Larkin driving, listen, traveling, another stop, stops and scores. Name of the game for the team in black and silver. Find a way to cut this down to around 10 points or so going into the half. If you're MOFLO, if you can, that would be massive. Michelle Jellison underneath. Bentley fires it up. Rebound. Corrado peels it back out. Bella, now Ozak pulls up for 3 and fouled by Alyssa Terza. Terza's first, team 4th. Pascal Ozak, who's 6 for 9 this summer, shooting a trio of shots from the line. 3 for 4 so far tonight is Monessen Flores. As Pascal knocks down the first. 3 points now for Olzak. Lead inside of 20 now for the first time in a while. Olzak, iron unkind. Brooke Evans back in along with Clark. Lehue and Kemp retreat to their respective benches. Olzak looking to knock down once more the rising senior at Plum. High arcing, cashes in. 2 for 3 for Pascal. 5 for 7 is Monessen Flores from the line. 32-14. Now Larkin sent right back to the line. As Olzak, who was just there, picks up her second and gives Emma Larkin her first opportunity. She's shooting 69.7% this summer from the charity stripe. 23 for 33. Larkin up and in. She's true on the first. 11 points for Emma Larkin. 4 for 5 is Edward Jones. Larkin averaging 12.7 per game. She has 11 here in half number 1 as that one misses. 33-14. Ringloff catch release around the cylinder and knocks it down. Maria Ringloff, a massive triple. Her first bucket of the game. 33-17, but Savon Wims answers back with 2 of her own. 35-17. As Clark kick out, Jellison for 3. Ironing out into the hands of Wims. Nobody underneath. Savon back the other way. Wims kick out. Alyssa Terza up top. Terza just 3 points from outside. Gets fouled by Michelle Jellison. Jellison's first, team 5th. Inbound, far sideline and a side out for Edward Jones and Terza. Haley Gibson will check back in. Needing some rebounding assistance is Monessen Flores. See if Haley Gibson, the rising freshman at Cal, can provide that at 5'10". As here's Evans outside, Savon Wims. Hand off Terza. Terza now to Larkin. Larkin, game high 11. Has scored all of her points besides 1 from driving to the rack, as Maya Glisson will do it this time by lead back to 20. Maya has 4. Now Jellison trying to drive in, backing in. Michelle puts it up and in. 4 for Michelle Jellison. In just her 3rd game of the season, Michelle Jellison has her season high here in half number 1. Again, much better player than a 4-point per game player. And that's her high this year. Again, coming off that injury, took her out at the beginning of the year. As Ringloff the steal. Berea in transition. That's where Jellison's at her best, as Jellison blocked by Evans. Skipped across, and Savon Wims off the window and in. 12 for Wims. That's well over her season average of 6.4 per game. Corrado, it's a 3-point affair. As Monessen Flores letting them fly, they're just not falling. As Larkin the rebound. And Larkin right to the window, 13 for Emma Larkin. Larkin passed her season average here in half number 1, 41. Edward Jones averaging 56.3 per game. They have 41 with 3:54 remaining in the half. Number 5 scoring offense, number 4 defensively. 4th scoring offense. As Lehue, rebound, grab down again by Emma Larkin. Larkin 13 points and 3 rebounds for the rising sophomore at Geibel. As there's Terza outside, overshot, rebound. Angelina Massey has it. Glisson tries to take it away, and it's a dual possession called. Substitution, Olivia Kemp will come in. Maya Glisson out, who just got possession back for Edward Jones off the tie-up. 22-point lead now. Ella Lotz outside. Alyssa Terza, foul line, driving right side, off the window and in. Terza now has 8. Edward Jones 43. They may hit their season average here in half number 1. As Clark needing help. Kate Clark surrounded, taken away by Brooke Evans. Evans does it all. Evans to Terza. Alyssa spinning back out to Larkin. Larkin up for three. Back iron and out. Rebound by Massey. Lost it in Evans. Off the window and in. 6 for Brooke Evans. As now Ozak driving. Left side off the window. Pascal banks it in. She has 6. That's a team high. 45-21, 2:40 remaining in the half. Outside Olivia Kemp. Kemp, top of the key. Kemp flips it underhand up top, letting it go and banking it in. Alyssa Terza. Second 3 for Terza. 11 for Alyssa. As now it's Clark. Tries to answer. Will not. Rebound by nobody as Clark steps on it after, or grabs it after it ricochets out of bounds. (48-21), 2:15 remaining. Here's Emma Larkin. Team high 13 for Larkin. Larkin. Now Evans, Olivia Kemp pulls the trigger. Awkward looking shot, long rebound to Lehue. Bentley Lehue spinning, Massey underneath, and it's taken away again by Olivia Kemp. Kemp in transition and a double dribble called on Kemp gives possession back to Monessen Flores. 48-21, 1:54 remaining in the half. As now here's Massey into Clark. Now it's Jellison, Massey deflected away. Back out, taken off the steal by Kemp. Kemp driving, and Kemp fouled by Angelina Massey, and Olivia Kemp earns a trip to the line. Massey's first. Team 6th. Kemp. First free throws of the summer. 4 for 6 is Edward Jones tonight. As Kemp front iron and out. Kemp scoreless tonight, 4 points on the summer. Kemp, a rising senior at Fort Cherry, knocks that one down. Olivia Kemp will be replaced by Savon Wims as Kemp makes it 49-21 again. Edward Jones averaging 56.3 points per game this summer. They have 49 here with 1:30 remaining in the half. As Angelina blocked underneath right to Farnan, and Farnan earns a trip to the line. Well, Chad, now she's going to miss. As Chad was letting everyone know, Jazz Farnan 4 for 4 this summer. Knocks down another. Rachel, who's that on? As Wims got the personal there, and Farnan goes 1 for 2. Blame that one on Chad. As Wims driving back in. Wims up in a Savon. Wims is fouled. (49-22), Savon Wims rattles that one in. Iron kind of Savon Wims. She's now 1 for 2 tonight. 13 points for Wims. Season high for Wims is 15. Hits 14 here in half number 1. (51-22) as Lehue. Now Kate Clark driving. Clark underneath, and 1 for Caitlin Clark. As Clark up to 7, the rising senior at Sarah Catholic. 6 for 9 as Monessen Flores. Clark being given some interest from Teal in the PAC. As Clark knocks that one down. 51-25 after the three-point play by Clark. Rebound out of bounds. It's going to stay with Edward Jones. 51.4 seconds remaining as now it's Larkin. Larkin up top. Terza pulls the trigger. It's online. Alyssa Terza knocks down another. 14 for Terza. That's her third three. Now Terza to the deflection into the backcourt and out of bounds. Stays with Monessen Floors. 54-25. 14 for Terza. 13 for Larkin. 14 for Savon Wims. Spread out double-digit scoring in half number one for Edward Jones, who's almost at their season average as Terza a block of Michelle Jellison. Massey running out of time into Jellison, off the window, no good. Rebound, Michelle Jellison puts it up, doesn't fall. And back the other way we go as here comes Terza. Terza, kick out, Larkin driving in, and one again for Emma Larkin. Foul goes against Leyu. Bentley's first, team seventh. 15 now for Emma Larkin. A chance to make it 16 at the line. And Larkin, iron and out. Rebound by Brooke Evans. Now kick out Larkin. Larkin step back. Terza wants it. She gets it. Down the three. Terza unloads. Iron and out. Rebound Massey. That will do it for half number one. It's all Edward Jones. 56-25 after one right here on MVI Live.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. E-Paint's proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paint's, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paints believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintsandEpoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paints, quality professional services that you can trust. Call Marie Slagus at Howard Hanna for all your real estate needs. 23 plus years of superior service and work ethic. Marie Slagus is a President's Club member, nationally ranked, and an award-winning agent. Contact Marie Slagus on her cell at 724-797-3681 or call her at the office at 724-929-9699. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. The right brands, price, and advice since 1946. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress is the Mon Valley's choice for selection, service, and savings for over 75 years. Highway Appliance, Furniture, and Mattress. You're going to like us a lot. We guarantee it. The best local coverage of news, sports, and more. Make sure you subscribe to the Mon Valley Independent newspaper. Both print and e-edition subscriptions are available, and you can try the e-edition free for 30 days starting today. So make sure you log on to MonValleyIndependent.com for more information. Mon Valley Independent. What happens here matters here.
(56-25). Edward Jones putting a beat down on right now. 15 for Larkin, 14 for Terza, 14 for Savon Wims, and 6 for Brooke Evans, 3 triples for Terza in that half. She has 14 on the summer, 13 make it for Alyssa Terza. 6 of those came in one game before entering play tonight. As on the other side, 8 for Caitlin Clark and 6 for Pascal Ozak, but it has been a rough going for Monessen Florist in their last 2 games, lost 65-49. And this would be their 3rd straight loss to end the season, 72-64 to State Farm, a no contest with Edward Jones, and 65-49 to AMD. Last win was 59-40 on the 17th to Cedarbrook. For Edward Jones, this win would make it, in all intents and purposes on paper, 4 straight. Last win on the floor was against Lee's Supply, 80-61. As Terza off the miss, we'll most likely see a second half 3-point barrage for Monessen Florist as Ringloff the rebound. Bria, now it's Jellison. Jellison driving. Jellison gets to the rack. Can't get it to fall. Another board by Alyssa Terza. She has 6 rebounds to go along with her 14 points. Larkin, now Maya Glisson. Glisson back up top. Glisson. That's the screen from Terza. Now ducks under, cuts right side off to Evans. Evans right down Broadway. As rebound off the miss by Pascal Ozak. Now Caitlin Clark. Clark in transition, driving at Larkin. Clark spinning up and under off the iron and out. Long rebound into the hands of Brooke Evans. Double-digit rebounds for Evans as Terza fouled on the shot. Underneath Alyssa Terza, earning a trip to the line. Terza 1 for 1 tonight. Offer from W&J misses there also. Terza has some interest from Teal, another PAC school. Terza, part of the defensive line for Elizabeth Forward as well in soccer, up to 15 points. As Terza knocks down the back end, make it 57-25. 4:49 remaining as Kate Clark drives in. She's into double digits with 10. As Caitlin Clark gets Monessen Florist onto the board in half number 2, but Terza at the other end can't answer right back. Jellison the rebound. Michelle drives a kick across to Corrado off the deflection. Got it, and is going to be fouled by Maya Glisson. Team first of the half. Bella, 3 for 4 tonight. Coming in was 8 for 21. So a much better showing tonight than the rest of the season for Corrado. As Bella ironing out. 57-27, 14:29 remaining here. And most likely Monessen Florist this season is ironing out again. An empty trip for Corrado. Rebound by Maya Glisson. As Terza right down the lane and rattles home another 2 more. 17 now for Terza. Season high for Alyssa Terza is 23. As Jellison for 3. Not necessarily the player you want taking that. Is another rebound, third of the half for Terza. 7 boards for Terza and 17 points. As Terza now Larkin. Larkin a lot of success in the first half. Kick out Glisson. Back iron rebound Bella Corrado. 4th rebound for Corrado. Puts it on the deck. Now working back into the front court. 59-27. Corrado to Clark. Clark steps into a triple as Kate Clark off the iron. Gets the rebound. On the far side, Clark kicks middle of the lane. Ozak pulls up from 15 and drops it down from the charity stripe. She's up to 8 points. 59-29. As Edward Jones here with 13:28 remaining in the half, already well past their season average of 56.3 per game. As inside, Glisson outside. Now it's Evans. Evans working on Clark. As Evans, middle of the lane, kick out Maya Glisson, pulls the trigger and knocks down a triple of her own. 7 for Glisson. Timeout called by Monessen Florist. We'll take a quick one. We'll come back with more second half action right here on MVI Live. 62-29, Edward Jones leads it with 13:09 remaining right here on MVI Live.
E-Paint's proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paint's, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paints believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintsandepoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paints, quality professional services that you can trust.
Back here, half number 2, 62-29, 13:09 remaining in the half as Edward Jones firing on all cylinders here in this one. Zafari Larry looking to get back in, well on his way to getting back to another title game for the second straight year. Looking to make it back-to-back is Haley Gibson with her first bucket of the game. 62-31. Now it's Terza to Glisson. Maya Glisson up top. Works backwards, wants the screen. Now shuffling left, Glisson inside, in and out of the hands of Ella Lotz. And possession back to Monessen Florist. Inside Lehue, Bentley surrounded. Lehue just puts it up. Rebound by Bella Corrado as Bella back outside 4-3. Rebound into the hands of Maya Glisson, off to Terza. Terza walks the tightrope, steps on the boundary. And Monessen Florist will get possession back as Terza nowhere to roam. 6 points this half for Edward Jones as Corrado trying to drive in. 6 for Monessen Florist as well. As foul against Alyssa Terza. That will send Corrado to the line for the second time this half, fourth time this game. 3 for 6 is Bella Corrado. Corrado, right hand up and in as Bella has 4 points, all from the line. And Bella Corrado knocks down a pair. 2 for 2 for Corrado. 12:05 remaining in the half as Emma Larkin off to the left. Rebound by Bella Corrado. Third board of the half for Corrado. MOFLO has outscored Edward Jones by 2 as inbound Gibson up and fouled is Haley Gibson. She'll earn a trip to the line. As Gibson right hand back iron and out. Haley, a rising freshman, of course, at California for Melanie Greco in the Trojans, is now 3 for 8 this summer. 5th and 6th free throws of the half go by the wayside, and a rebound into the hand of Ella Lotz, the multi-sports athlete with soccer and basketball at SA. As off the miss, Pascal a rebound. Ozak in transition. See if she tries the transition 3. She will and knocks it down. Pascal Ozak into double digits with the 11. Make it 62-36. 11:22 remaining in the half. Now it's Larkin. Larkin just killing time outside. Bounce pass off to Wims into a 3. And Savon Wims answers back. Season high for Savon Wims. 17 for Savon. As up off the back iron, rebound by Wims as well after the make it one end. And Savon right down the lane from 14. Rebound off the Wims miss by Pascal Ozak. Now it's Jellison driving. Michelle has it knocked away. In the corner, Jellison stolen away by Maya Glisson. 10:44 remaining in the half. Ella Lotz driving. Lotz right to the cylinder. Kick out. Wims outside Larkin. Everyone who's touched the floor has found pay dirt, at least for 1 point in this game for Edward Jones. 3 in double digits. One was 6, one was 7 as well. 65. Savon Wims side step 3. Savon Wims to 20. 68-36. Savon Wims lighting it up as Olzak off the mark. Rebound there by Wims. Third board by Savon Wims. Wims fires one behind. Lotson out of bounds. 68-36. It will be State Farm taking on AMD next. As Jellison transition 3, knocks it down, and 1 for Michelle Jellison. 68-39 your score. As Jellison converts the 4-point play. 8 points now for Michelle Jellison. 68-40. Savon Wims was drafted by Lee Supply. Came over in a trade after night number 1 and putting up 20 points here in the semifinals is Wims. Wims for 23. Got it! A walking bucket. Savon Wims gets Edward Jones over 70. 23 for Savon Wims as Jellison ironing out. Rebound by Larkin. Fourth board by Larkin. Larkin scoreless this half. Timeout called by Edward Jones. We'll take a break as well. Edward Jones still dominating. 71-48, 38 remaining in Menneson Flores season right here on MVI Live.
Call Marie Slagus at Howard Hanna for all your real estate needs. 23 plus years of superior service and work ethic. Marie Slagus is a President's Club member, nationally ranked, and an award-winning agent. Contact Marie Slagus on her cell at 724-797-3681 or call her at the office at 724-929-9699.
71-40, Edward Jones dominating here in this one. Largest point total for Edward Jones this season was 80. And an 80-61 win earlier this season. Second highest total here tonight was 71.
Wims has 71 points.
That's right, Chad. As driving in, and Emma Larkin up to 17. First bucket of the half for Larkin, matching her teammate Terza. Now Clark, there's Angelina Massey outside. Clark driving right hand, and 1, getting it to fall through the contact of Brooke Evans. Clark has 12. Final game in the MVISBL for Kate Clark. Angelina Massey, Bella Corrado, and Pascal Olzak.
Put her back in the game.
As Clark, 13.
She's going to go for 30. Come on.
As Clark makes it 43 for Menneson Flores. 73-43 halfway through the half. So 8 minutes to work. Savon Wims has 23 points. Terz has 17. How about 2 more? As Lehue off the Corrado miss. Now Clark, and Kate Clark floats it in for 15, matching her season high here in her final game. 19 for Terza, 23 for Wims, 17 for Larkin as Terza off the miss. Rebound by Olivia Kemp. Terza right hand floater and got the rebound once more. 8 boards for Terza, tries her luck for 3. And back the other way we go. Olivia Kemp the foul. 73. 75-45, 6:59 remaining as Bentley Lehue. Now Clark out to Corrado. Bella pulls the trigger for three. Rebound out of bounds, out of the reach of Farnan. Larkin down the lane, kick out, one more, Terza, and Alyssa can't get that one to fall. Back out, Maya Glisson puts it up, won't put it down, rebound by Bentley Lehue. Now it's Angelina Massey, foul line, drives off the cylinder, rebound by Corrado. Skipped across, Lehue up for three, rebound by Larkin. 5 boards and 17 points for Larkin as Larkin, Terza to Kemp. Kemp now Maya Glisson. Glisson wants the triple, banks it back, iron and out. Another board by Caitlin Clark. Team high 15 for Clark as Clark now works backwards. Clark to Lehue. Bentley Lehue pulls up and knocks it down. Bentley Lehue has a timeout for substitution. Just 2 for Lehue on that one. First 2 points of the game for Lehue. 75-47, 5:18 remaining here in this one as inbound. Out to Ella Lotz as Lotz over the divider, Lotz. Right side, Savon Wims was a walking bucket when she went to the bench and comes up and does that. And 1 for Savon Wims this time. Savon with 25, 10 over. Wims' previous high was 15 with 25 tonight as Haley Gibson, the rebound, averages 6.4 per game. Showing off here is Ringloff. Outside and out of bounds. As Terza steps over the boundary, a big smile on her face, knew it right away. Still 4:30 remaining here on a rolling clock. 7:30 will get the penultimate game of the season underway in semifinal number 2. Michelle Jellison working on Maya Glisson now. Farnan back ironing out. Rebound, Gibson back ironing out. And Gibson saves it off into the hands of Wims. Now Terza, here's Alyssa. Alyssa out to Maya Glisson, pulls up, ironing out. Rebound by Bria Ringloff. Ringloff off her hands and out. Last touch by Savon Wims. Actually, no, not at all. Last just touch by Ringloff, though. We had a quick switch of that as Kemp, now Wims. Wims dribbling up. Inside, knocked out of bounds by Jellison as she was trying to feed Alyssa Terza. Savon Wims 25 points as hockey change minus Ringloff. Terza the trigger, down to our right. Alyssa Terza flips it in. Savon Wims. Wims loads up around and out into the hands of Massey with the rebound as Angelina over the divider. Massey now, it's Bentley Lehue. Lehue step back, pulls up well short, and Savon Wims won't pad her stats with a board, just watches it go out. 77-47, time continues to tick away as we near closer to officially being able to name the defending champs of finalist once again. All that's left to do is put the clock to triple zeros. Ringloff will try to make this one look a little closer. She'll come back the other way. Transition 3. Terza will inbound. Larkin had 15 in the first half, has 17. Terza 14 in the first half, has 19. Wims 14 in the first half, has 25. Glisson 7. Evans hasn't scored this half, hasn't needed to. It was 56-25 at the break, 77-47 now as Terza out to Kemp. Kemp to Wims, Savon Wims. Wims spinning, Wims has it knocked away. Caitlin Clark, team high 15. Will look to get to a season high with a floater. Does not there, gets the rebound, turnaround, put back, and Clark will get to 17. Highest output she's had this summer for Caitlin Clark. 77-49. And timeout called by Edward Jones. As we'll take our final time. Come back, the conclusion of this one, and Planet Roof Player of the Game right here on MVI Live. Or, never mind. We'll leave it here. Timeout's just going to be for substitutions, but nonetheless, we'll have Planet Roof Player of the Game in the next minute or so before we get done with this one. Then we'll get into the penultimate game of the season between number 1 AMD, number 4 Dax Thomas State Farm. They've only played once as well. A forfeit in the other one. So technically MOFLO 2-0. No Erica Hall, though, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was what I heard leaving the gym last week. As it was a win and in game for them. Alyssa Terza stops up, spin surrounded. Terza outside to Glisson. Glisson back to Terza from the corner. Overshot, rebound. Massey has it ripped down and possession back the other way. Massey to Farnan. Farnan to Ozak. Pascal. Ozak to Farnan. Farnan stepping back, pulls the trigger, front iron and out, rebound. Jellison can't get it to fall, and then Lotz gets the board. Lotz to Larkin. Savon Wims will be your Planet Roof Player of the Game. 25 points for Savon Wims, a trio of triples in the second half. As Larkin now peels back out, 77-49. The defending champs are still defending. One more game in task, either against AMD, the defending runners-up, or Dax Thomas State Farm, but the defending champs one more game, and they can go back-to-back. Savon Wims, your Planet Roof Player of the Game, with a game high and season high 25 points. As MOFLO season comes to an end at 5-5 as they take the loss here in this one. Edward Jones now 7-3. 19 for Terza, 17 for Larkin, game high 25 for Wims, 7 for Glisson, and 6 for Evans, 17 for Clark, and a losing effort, 11 for Ozak. As Edward Jones back to the title game for the second straight year, looking to go back-to-back here in the MVISBL. We'll get the winner of AMD in Dax Thomas State Farm. That game coming at you next right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live.